Morning, guys. RaptorFreak Alexiot's here. I had to open another stream because I couldn't figure out how to get the other one, how the other one works. I guess they're just kind of used as like uh, time thing. But here, let me go to the other one and tell everybody that's there to come here. This is so weird how this works. Let me see. Are you guys here? Is anybody here? Nope, nobody's here yet. All right, let me go ahead and see if I can go to the other stream. This is really confusing how to get this to work. Let's see if this is a... Yeah, okay. All right. Weird. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and do my early stuff first. Dang it. I know that everybody's in the other room. This is a weird thing about YouTube is let me just see what's going on with the other live stream. Hang on. Here we go. All right. To make a new room. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this video. This one. Because I'm not in there. I'm not in the other one. I'm in this one. All right. Okay. Good morning, guys. My name is Alexiot's. I'm the Raptor Freak. I'm just trying to figure out this trivia here. All right. So at least somebody's here. This is good. I'm first going to talk about a little bit about some news yesterday. Big news. Very big news. All right, Gene. All right, yeah. I don't know how this YouTube streaming works, so I thought it would just open up on the other side, and it didn't. Good morning, guys. I'm glad y'all are here. Let's go, Raps. Steve Sleeve, good to see you again this morning. All right, so yesterday, right around noon, two huge bombshells right in a row. Joel Embiid has COVID, y'all, and he's not going to be playing for Philadelphia for at least a week or two. And this is really good because we're going to Philadelphia on Thursday. And wow. And then, like, right after that, Jaylen Brown announced out for 1 to 2 weeks for the Celtics. So these two games coming up Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday have changed the dynamics of it. And the whole thing about it is totally different, the landscape. This is really good. Jaylen Brown didn't play in the first game we played against Boston. And that mattered because he's a good weapon. He's one of their best players. And this is awesome. This is great. I mean, these are the kind of breaks that we need with the tough schedule that we get. And having different players not be there and show up, this is not a bad thing. And actually, half of Philadelphia has COVID right now. Like Tobias Harris still has it. Embiid has it. They have a couple other role players that have it. They have 4 guys on their team right now with COVID. And they need to keep that unvaccinated Ben Simmons away from the team still, because if he gets COVID, he could die. So crazy. Wow. That really made my week in a way yesterday, because I really feel like we've got a good shot to win these games now because of this. So that's a little future talk right there, talking about in the next couple days. We'll see. And hopefully Kem Birch's knee, the swelling goes down and he's available to play tomorrow, because the Celtics do play big. Robert Williams and Al Horford are big guys, and we need Kem Birch out there. We need Precious and we need Kem Birch. We don't need Pascal playing center. I know I keep saying that. All right, guys, so this is a little interactive today. What I've got for us today is I figured out a lot of different things. I went and deep dive on the team stats for the Raptors, and I really looked at what they're doing and why they're having success and maybe where they're failing and stuff like that. But first of all, I just want to see, out of who's here in the room with me right now, who knows what the Raptors are leading the NBA in, the whole entire NBA, in categories. What categories are we leading in right now? Steve Sleeve. Yeah, OG. I hope he does because he was quiet in that game against Brooklyn in the second half, and we really needed him, and he needs to assert himself totally. But what category overall in the whole entire NBA is the Raptors leading as a team? There's three categories actually. So if you can name any of those three, I will give you 5 points. Deflections. That's not statistically a category. What would you call that though, Steve? Deflections is definitely kind of that because there's two kind of categories that kind of have to do with that. Deflections and rebounds. The rebounds. All right, but what kind of rebounds? Because it's a very specific kind of rebound. It's not all rebounds. It's a certain amount of certain kind of rebounds. Click. You're on the right track. Fred leads in minutes. Yes. Yes. You all right. I will count this. I'll give you 5 points for that, Steve. Because honestly, Fred is leading the whole entire NBA in minutes right now, and it's scary to me. And Sue, who's a common watcher, watching all the time, always watching, she's been bringing this up the last week or so, and I've been not listening to her. And I should be listening to you, Sue. I'm so sorry I didn't listen to you because this is a problem. Fred should not be leading the league in minutes. There's no reason for him to lead the league in minutes. We need to cut his minutes down. I think Sue was exactly right the other day. So, Steve, I'm giving you 5 points for guessing that Fred's there. All right, let's see. Offensive rebounds. That's another one. That's another 5 points. That's the kind of what I was talking about, the offensive rebounds. Right now, guys, we're averaging 4.2 more rebounds than the opposition. So we're getting 4 more offensive rebounds on average per game. Some games we're getting more, some games we're getting less. Like in that Brooklyn game, we got less than they did. But average 4.2. That's excellent. That's amazing. And that's something we need to continue doing. A 4.2 differential on that is fantastic. There's still 2 more big categories for the Raptors that we're leading the NBA in all over. And if anybody can say it right now, I'll give you 5 points right now on this list. Steve's winning right now with 10 points. There's 2 big categories. And think about like what they're actually called, guys, because deflections isn't actually one. Click 2 a.m. If Raptors get 47 to 49 rebounds in a game, we automatically win. Go look at the stats. I believe that. That's something that Chev talks a lot about on his channel. NBA Chev says that if the Raptors average a certain amount of rebounds, that they'll win every game, and it's true. Okay, Click just said it. It's steals. Steals is one of the categories we're leading the league in. So, Click, you get 5 points. Yeah. All right, and you know who's leading the league in steals, guys? Our guy. He's number one with 2.8 a game. That's amazing. That's really good. And our steals differential is almost 5. We get 5 more steals than the opposition right now. And these are great stats. Offensive rebounds and steals, leading the league in those kind of things. And you know what? This happens because of this. We end up leading the league in another category that's huge is field goals attempted differential, which is basically getting more shots than the other team. So, Sue, I just talking about you just now. I know the old link. I don't know how to do this right. So I think what I'm going to do is just put that as a warning or saying that, yeah, I'm going to do a stream at this time so y'all know. And then I'll have to put a new one up. So that'll kind of be a waiting room because I don't know how to turn it on. Like I was sitting there with you guys and I'm like, this camera's not coming on. I don't know where to turn it on or anything. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll figure it out over time. But so I was just talking about you. We were just talking about how Fred's leading the league in minutes in the whole entire NBA. And I owe you an apology because you've been talking about this for the last week or so that you're really worried about this. And I think you're right. There's no reason for Fred to have to lead the league in minutes. We should be really more equal in our distribution of minutes because we have so many good players. And I think that you're exactly right that we should worry about wearing him out over the year, that there's no reason he should be leading the league in minutes. Because not only that, I'm looking at it and OG's number 4 in the NBA in minutes right now. OG's number 4 and Fred's number 1. And guess who? We have another player in the top 25. It's Scotty. Scotty is number 23 in minutes. And so I think we need to like really make it more equal across the board with the minutes. There's so many different guys we could put out there in different ways. And it tells me that Nick Nurse may need to rotate and get more guys in there, because I'd much rather have guys at full burst in shorter periods than long shifts and getting tired at near like the end of their shifts. It's just bad. Andrew, let's go, baby. All right, let's see. Click 2 a.m. Yeah, but Fred had no choice, especially when Pascal and Barnes were out. Hard to win without him. Yeah, there are those situations, but kind of even it out. We've been talking about Delano getting more minutes. I'm sure that Delano could eat into his minutes a little bit more. And why can't Malachi get just a little bit of a rotation? Like, he could get 5 of Fred's minutes a game, because I really like him to be more under 30 minutes a game. I mean, if it's possible, because he's more effective. I feel like he gets too tired, or he's trying to do too much, and he can't be as effective, like, overall. So, yeah, Sue. Yeah, I should have been listening to you more. When I went and saw that stat, I was like, holy crap, he really is playing a lot and maybe too much. Steve Sleeve, Pascal expands the bench, so hopefully minutes go a little down for Fred. I think that's true. With Pascal coming back now, and even with Yuta just a little bit in a few weeks or so, the minutes will go down all around on everybody in certain ways. But they really should be like ultra competition for these minutes. Like, they shouldn't be guaranteed minutes every night, like just even for our really established guys. Like, if Fred's not doing it, let's put Delano and Malachi in as our guard rotation and let him sit for a while, because I really believe that these guys can give us a different look and get us in different modes on the court, obviously with Delano and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's all kinds of reasons to even it out more, be more like the Spurs a couple years ago, where everybody was getting like 25 minutes at the most. Nobody was getting more than that. Flynn can show consistency. He will get more playing time. Yeah, and he looked good the last time he got a good run. He got a 3, and he made some good passes, and he didn't look bad on defense. He looked really good on defense. Okay, since nobody's going to there's more people here, so what I'll do is I'll ask the question one more time. For 5 points, y'all, and 2 categories have already been guessed. What categories in the overall NBA are the Raptors leading in right now? And steals and offensive rebounds have already been guessed. There's actually one more huge category on here that you wouldn't think about that we're leading the league in, and it's really good. It's really, really good that we're leading the league in it. Let's see, click 2 a.m. Do you see Scotty running point guard at any time this season? I feel like outing him at the 1 can make us play real big. Yeah, I think so too. Wouldn't it? I mean, I said this kind of crazy last stream yesterday. We have a point guard that can guard centers, and that's awesome. That's like Magic Johnson. Magic had to guard the centers when Kareem went out in that finals, but he was still the point guard. And that could be the kind of hybrid crazy player that Scotty Barnes develops into, is a guy who can run the point and be our point guard, but then on defense, he's able to guard centers. And I love that. I love the prospect of that. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I'd like to see him running point more. I think that they're giving Delano more options there, and that they're just letting Scotty be the playmaker as it comes naturally in the game. So, all right. Click your lineup is Scotty, Svi, OG, Pascal, and Precious or Kem. Deadly. Yeah, I like that lineup, because Scotty's the point guard, like you're saying, and Svi's the shooting guard, and you got OG and Pascal, the forwards. And yeah, I like that. That's a very good lineup. That's a tall lineup. That's a lineup nobody's going to want to play on offense. That if they're guarding that team guarding them, it's not going to be fun. All right, so the category is, guys, since nobody's just getting it off the top, is we are giving up the least amount of turnovers in the whole entire league. And this is insane, because we're a young team with rookies that are ball handlers. And this is a testament to how well they're taking care of the ball. We give up the least amount of turnovers in the whole entire NBA, guys. That's with veteran big-time teams like Brooklyn and other teams like that. We give up the least amount of turnovers out of all the NBA teams. And that's insane, because we've got guys like Delano Banton, Scotty Barnes handling the ball and passing it around, stuff like that. So we should be really proud of that we are committed to taking care of the ball and protecting it. And that's awesome. And because of that, our turnover differential with other teams is -5. We get 5 less turnovers than the other team per game, 5.5 actually. So that's really, really good. I mean, and there's one more stat that I have to bring up too that's really important too, that we actually are leading the league in field goal attempted differential, which is we're getting more field goal attempts per game. We're averaging 11 more shots per game than the other team. And that's huge. That's basically coming off those turnovers and those offensive rebounds that we're doing so well at and leading the league in. So these are great stats. These are phenomenal stats. And these are our bread and butter. And we continue to have these stats for us there because we didn't have them on Sunday partly because of the second half. We had it in the first half, but we didn't have it in the second half. And that's part of why we lost is because we didn't do that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is great stuff. I love this especially for a young team. And yeah, we don't let the other team get the ball from us. We're really good at protecting the ball, which is awesome. Click 2 a.m. I really hope Pascal has a good season. I hope Earl Watson really develops his game. He's the same coach who developed Devin Booker. Yeah, we're talking about this. And Pascal really did talk about the love he has for Earl Watson and Rico Hines and that family. So it's a serious thing. And I'm so glad that we got it right now. So, all right, I think we went through everything on Fred's the minutes per leader, and then Gary is leading the league in steals. So that's really interesting that Gary's leading the league in steals. We've had different guys throughout the history of the franchise of the Raptors that have led the league or have done really well in steals. So today's Family Feud category, if y'all are ready, I mean, we got 6 people in here. And I want to see how y'all do. It's basically going to be Family Feud style. I'm going to have 10 answers on the board, and y'all are going to write them in. And as I see them, you're going to be in there on time. There's not going to take turns or anything like that. So it's a free-for-all. So whoever writes the name first is going to get the points. Now, if you write a name that isn't on my list, I'm going to give you a strike. And if you have 3 strikes, you're out. It's just like Family Feud. So you get the number 1 answer, you get 10 points. And all the way down like that. If you get the number 10 answer, you get 1 point. So it's just like that. So, and I'm going to try this out today for the first time. And if it works, if you guys have fun with it, we'll do it again. But if not, I'm just going to go back to the drawing board and have a whole new kind of format for a second day off. Because I do want to do something fun on these days off when I don't have a preview or a reaction. So it may be just content, but I want to try this trivia and see if it's fun. All right, guys. So starting right now. This is my category. Top 10 answers on the board. Top 10 Raptors on the board. All-time career franchise Raptors. Who are the top 10 all-time leaders for the Raptors franchise in steals? Who are the top 10? And you can write them in there. And as I see them, I'll give you your points. So let's think about that. Gary Trent is not in that top 10, unfortunately. We'll give him a couple years if he can go at this rate, and maybe he will crack this top 10. There's only one current player on the Raptors that's on this list, and the rest of them are all from the history. And I want to see who are our history buffs here. Oh, Steve Sleeve, right off the bat. Number 1 on the list, of course, Kyle Lowry. Of course. So, Steve, you get 10 right there. Man, you're racking it up. You got 20 points already today, buddy. All right, anybody else? You can just answer as you think. Steve, Jose Calderon? Yes, Jose's on the list. He's number 7. You get 4 points for that one. All right, anybody else? Who's leaders in steals for the Raptors franchise? Okay, click 2 a.m., not in order. Lowry's already guessed. Okay, I'll give you Fred click because he is on the list. Fred is the current guy. He's number 9, so you get 2 points. But Kawhi is a strike, buddy. You're going to get a strike for Kawhi. So no guess for Kawhi. Okay, Steve, OG, no. OG's a strike, bro. You got 1 strike now. Let's see. Sue, Ross? No, sorry, Sue. Ross is actually not on the list. That's strike 1 for you. Let's see. Andrew. Yeah, Andrew, you're thinking right here, buddy. Vince Carter, Air Canada. Of course, my man. That would be number 5 on the list. You get 6 points. Okay, let's see. Kenny, good morning, man. I'm glad you jumped in. Mo Pete, you're exactly right. Mo Pete is number 4, Kenny. So you're getting, let's see, how many points is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're getting 7 points for that one. Okay, we're getting a lot of them knocked off here. We still got number 2. We got number 3. We got number 6. We got number 8. And we got number 10. So we still got 5 of them on the list. Y'all got 5 of them. Let's see who's next. Okay, Steve. Yeah, just a little late. That's the timestamp. Andrew, Muggsy. Muggsy right there. Yeah, Muggsy. No, Muggsy's not on the list, Andrew. So you get your first strike. Sorry, buddy. Sue, DeMar, exactly. Yes, DeMar is number 3 on this list. And he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points for you, Sue. Let's see. Steve Sleep. Jamario Moon. Come on, man. Come on. Really? Jamario Moon. I want to give you a half point just for the hilarity of that answer. DeMar didn't lead in steals, but he's third just because of how much time he was on the court. You got to think about it. DeMar played a lot of minutes, so you got to kind of think in that way. Who's played for the Raptors a lot of minutes that could get those steals? Because some of these guys on the list aren't guards. These are big guys on this list too. So Alvin Williams, Steve, yes, this one right here, yes, our color guy. Yeah, he's number 6 on the list with 517 steals. That's 5 points for you, Steve, on that one. All right, we're getting close. We only got 1, 2, 3. 3 names left on the list, and one of them's number 2 on the list, guys. Steve just got another one. Chris Bosh, number 8. That's 3 more points for you, Steve. Steve, you're cleaning up, man. You're very prolific. You're as aggressive in this trivia game as I wanted OG to be on the game Sunday. Yeah. Oh no, Gene, why? He's on the wall over here. I don't even put him on camera. Keon Clark. But yeah, I have a Keon Clark jersey. It's right. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm just like, ugh. But no, he's a strike, Gene. Sorry, bud. But there is a center that is on the list. It's not Keon. It's another guy who played for us for a long time. Probably somebody you guys won't remember. And the other guy who's number 2 on this list. We've got number 2 on this list that you guys haven't figured out yet. And it's probably because he's an unsung guy. Keon Clark, yeah. Steals. Are you talking about steals on the court or in real life? Oh, all right. Let's see. Okay, I can give y'all a little bit of hints for these last 2 real quick, just for fun. Okay, the number 2 guy on this list, yeah, Keon was awesome, man. I loved Keon too. He was smoking crack at halftime when he played for us, though. You know that, right? That like he went back into the back part of the Air Canada Center. He light up the crack pipe at halftime for us. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. He was doing that when he was playing for us. Ooh. But okay, number 2 on this list had a reality show with his wife when he played for the Raptors. And this is a while back because this was like in the beginning of reality TV. Like there weren't that many reality shows. Like Survivor was on and stuff like that. Yeah, Keon was smoking crack in halftime during Raptor games when he played for us. It's pretty bad, yeah. Oh, Kenny just nailed it. Doug Christie, you got it, buddy. That's who I'm talking about. Doug Christie had a reality show. Y'all remember that? Oh, my gosh. Okay, the last one, guys. He's a really good one. Number 10, Chris Humphries is a strike. Sorry, man. No. That's a good guess, though, with the reality show clue. But no, it was Doug Christie. You struck out, Steve. I'm sorry, bro. You struck out with Chris Humphries. That's too bad. But you got a lot of points, man. You're the points leader. So, okay, number 10 on this list used to take kids to medieval times and other places around town. He had like a fun day that he did with people when he played with the Raptors. That he had like day out with this person. Parker. No, Parker's a strike. He's a good guess, though. You would think he's somewhere on this list, Kenny. That's a really good guess, but no, it's not. It's not Anthony Parker. Oakley. Wow, Andrew, I love that. No, it's not Oakley. This is a guy. Like, could you imagine going to medieval times with Oakley? That's crazy. But he is a power forward. There it is. Kenny just got it. It's Amir Johnson. That's right. Amir Johnson is the guy. Okay, so y'all got the list. All right, so number 1 was Kyle Lowry with 874 steals. Doug Christie at number 2. DeMar at number 3. Morris Peterson, number 4. Vince Carter, number 5. Alvin Williams, number 6. Jose Calderon, number 7. Chris Bosh, number 8. Fred VanVleet, number 9. And Amir Johnson, number 10. I don't know if that was any fun, but I could do another top 10 next week when we get another double day down. Let's just look at the points real quick. After the first day of points, Kenny, you got 17 points today. Let's see. Sue, you got 8. Andrew, you got 6. Click, you got 7. And Steve, the big Steve Sleeve, killing it with let's see. I got to add all this because he was here earlier. He was getting early points for the stat categories too. Wow, Steve, you got 32 points for Steve Sleeve. Definitely the the leader so far in RaptorFreak Trivia, the first ever game. All right, y'all. I just want to play a little fun, dumb game celebrating the steals of Gary Trent so far this season, leading the league, getting 6 steals last Friday night against Cleveland. All kinds of great stuff with that, and just going into the history of the Raptors Steelers. And then we also learned a little bit more about Keon Clark than we probably wanted to know today also. But yeah, King of Kensington. Yeah, I used to live in Kensington, Kensington Market for like a year. I would live there for 4 years. I lived there during the Trump years, basically, in Kensington. I just moved away from there during the pandemic. And I worked at the convenience store. And some of the people, like, I would do a convenience store show in there and stuff. And a lot of kind of like just dumb stuff. But I love that neighborhood. I'm a big part of that neighborhood in Kensington. I go through there and, that's my family and the community there. But it's a lot of fun. It was fun. Okay, Kenny, you enjoyed it. We'll do it again next week. I'll think of another category and we'll flex our Raptors history muscles and talk about whatever's happening with the team statistically and different things like that. Yeah, Steve, you did a good job, man. Okay, so I'll post the standings in the comments and we'll keep this going. We'll keep it accumulative for the whole season and see how people do with the points over the whole season, just for fun. Just a fun little mini game for Raptor Freak subscribers and fans. Yeah, guys. All right. I'm going to go tomorrow, preview Boston. Great news yesterday. Darren, yeah, you showed up late, man. I don't think you even got put in the game, bro. You are the Goran today. It's all good, man. You listen, you're playing from a way far away time zone, Jakarta, man. I give you a little bit of a benefit of the doubt, like honestly. I don't know what time it is right now. Like this, it's 9:30 here, but it could be like, I don't know, geez. It's probably 9:30 at night there, right? Something like that. Anyway, thank you again. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed the first ever Raptors Freak Trivia Day. And yeah, we're leading the league in all kinds of great categories. We need to continue that. And this is the thing. We got to go on those boards, even with or without Ken Birch. They got to go get those boards because hopefully he'll be ready tomorrow and be back. Like, this is a day-to-day thing. This is just knee swelling. So he should be available and back tomorrow. I really hope so because it's going to be, tough without Kem. Kem's important. All right, guys, let's go Raptors. Let's get on this road trip and let's beat Boston. Let's beat Philly and then come back and we'll play Detroit. And then guess what? We're going to see Norman, guys. Yeah, we're going to go see Norman next week. Yeah.